Hello everyone, it's Candace. All right, so I wanted to make a video to talk about our 2/3 of the month update of our huge, big, audacious goal. And if you were at the meeting last night, you've heard a little bit of this, but if you weren't, we missed you. And I want to make sure everyone is up to date on where we're at, where we're headed, and what we got going on, and how you can help and how you can win these next 12 days of June. So in case you don't know, June is the biggest month of our entire year. And we are going for a huge, audacious goal to break a record to do 100,000 wholesale in our unit and to have 100 new consultants. And so right now we are at a little bit around 20,000 wholesale, and we have 24 new people, which is great. So that's where we're at, but we are definitely a little bit behind. And like I said last night, I am horrible. It's really hard for me to ask for help. But here's the deal. This is where we're at. We need everyone's help. We need everyone's help to make this happen. You know that we need, there's basically 3 ways that you can help this month. Of course, you can order, and we want you selling / ordering. Lots of cool things that I'm offering as far as you can earn your demos for free. You can even earn the whole insulated organizer for free if you order up to $3,000. But I'd encourage you to stretch and think and stretch yourself in as far as your sales and then / ordering. So you can definitely help in that arena, and we need everyone to step it up. Can you do another face? I'm going to talk about in a minute about this weekend is National Pink Day, and our goal is to facial 100 people as in our unit over the weekend. That will help you boost sales. Can you run quick sales? I know last week we did a sell-a-thon. There's a lot of things that you can do to make sales. And so that, of course, is the biggest thing. And then, of course, team building. We have a share-a-thon going this week, which I'm going to explain in a minute, that we need team members. We need team members. We need new people. Our goal is to swell our unit size and to have 100 new people this month. And then the third way, and probably the most important way as well, is to just encourage. And we'd love your prayers and your encouragement and your support with each other. But here's the deal is I want each of you stretching yourselves. Just like I've talked about before, is we need people stepping up and doing huge things and going for big, huge, audacious goals with me these next 12 days of the month. And anything can happen these next 12 days of the month. If you're willing to believe it first and foremost, believe that it's possible, not just for me, but for you. It is possible to go on Target for your car this month, in the next 12 days of the month. It's possible for you to, and then back it up with activity. It's one thing to say you want it, it's another thing to actually back it up with activity, right? And not let fear hold you back from really pursuing a dream that may be in your heart. And so my prayer these next 12 days is that we create a movement and an army of women stretching themselves, and are scared and nervous and don't know how it's going to happen, but they are excited about doing this together, being bold and courageous together. Last night I shared at the meeting that I am scared. I'm so nervous that, how it's going to happen. And I'm literally doing everything I can, that it's time I need people to step up. And it's time for you to step up and do more than you've ever done before. Not for me, but for yourself and for your family and for your dream. Because a lot of times it's easy to procrastinate and say, oh, next month I'll go on Target for my car. Next month I'll be more brave. No, you won't. No, you won't. That you are more brave now than you will be tomorrow. Do you get that? Tomorrow you will be more afraid because you didn't do today what you wanted to do yesterday, or what you said. Anyways, the whole point is you are braver right now than you will be tomorrow. That now is the time to do it. And I'm looking for 10 people, 10 brave women who are ready to run with me and go on Target for your car. And if that's you and you're listening to the sound of my voice, talk to me. I want to know that you're someone who is willing to believe in herself and really, really ready to run full out. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. I want to work with you. I'm looking for women that I can be getting in there in the field and working with and really rallying with and helping her build her confidence and do the activity. So I'm looking for 10 women to go on Target for your car. When you go on Target for your car this month, you get the gorgeous color organizer. Oh, that thing's amazing. Insulated color organizer. I didn't have that thing until just a few years ago. And it is so cool. And then if you do 10,000 in the month, you get the whole shebang, the whole skincare thing, and the color organizer, which that is huge. That'll be your gift. But the biggest gift that you can give yourself is the confidence and the self-esteem that you build by finishing, by being a finisher, by not letting fear hold you back. There's a lot of you that are listening to the sound of my voice. At the beginning of the month, you said you wanted to go on Target for your car, And now it's almost 2/3 way through the month and it doesn't look good. You haven't done the activity. You don't have them on paper what it may look like. Well, welcome to the club. I'm exactly in that same boat where on paper it doesn't look like it can at all happen. But I believe that it can happen. And granted, I'm scared and I'm nervous, and it's a decision to really run full out. So I'm looking for women who are ready to be brave, ready to step it up and do more than they've done before and believe in themselves and work with me. So if that's you, message me right now. I want to know because I want to know who I can really run with and count on these next 12 days of the month, okay? And I want you to run full out for something. And here's the deal is so many people are so afraid to go for something because they're so afraid to fail. But the bigger deal is not, the bigger failure is not being willing to go for something. That's really where you fail, is if you're not willing to step out of your comfort zone and go for something. You really have nothing to lose and everything to gain. That July 1st, I want you to look back at how I'm going to look back and say, you know what, I gave it everything I could. Regardless of where we land, I gave it everything that I could. And I want the same for you. I don't want you to start July 1st with regret of, oh man, I maybe should have pushed a little harder or could have pushed a little harder. No, now's the time to make those choices. So if that's you, let's talk about a plan. Let's run. All right. Got excited about that. Other ways you can win that I really want you focused on. There's 2 things I want you focused on. Or really 3 things I want you focused on this week. That first of all, I want you to remind, I want every single one of you listening to the sound of my voice to earn your bracelet this month. That's only $600 wholesale. That's it. That's it. That's it. You can do that like that. There's 12 days. We were talking about our director call this morning. That's only $50 a day. For 12 days, there's 12 days left in the month. You sell $50 a day, done. Done. If you haven't sold anything at all this month. And then you can come to Inner Circle. We were strategizing about Inner Circle. It's going to be July 1st. It's always the first Sunday of the month. July 1st, and it's going to be incredible. We have something so fun planned for you that you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be one of those inner circles that we're going to be talking about, and you are not going to want to miss it. Don't have FOMO. In that you are not going to want to miss being there with us. For ordering 600 wholesale or more, you get to join the winners, the Inner Circle in our area. As we each month, the first Sunday of the month, you get to join us because they're the women that are stretching and growing and building their businesses consistently. So once you lowest bar earning 600 or earning the bracelet doing 600, like I said at the beginning of the month, I'd love to see you stretch into 1,000. I'd love to see you stretch into 1,000. If every single one of you listening to my sound of my voice stretch to 1,000, we reach our goal. And so I know that y'all can do more and sell more than you ever have before, and that's my prayer. So how are you going to do that? The first thing I want you to focus on this week is faces. We have National Pink Day. Over the weekend, it is Saturday, and I'm putting on additional events on Saturday. You probably saw me post that I just posted earlier the calendar, that if you're local, I would love to have you come to one of the events. If you're not local, do faces. Use the weekend as a reason to do faces. And just ask people, say, hey, it's National Pink Day weekend, and our goal as units is to see 100 faces. Is there any way we can squeeze a face in this weekend, or they can have a party? Going back to the $1,000 drawing, just for them being a face for you this month, they get entered into the $1,000 cash drawing that I'm doing this month. And when they're a hostess, they get 3 entries, right? And then if they watch the marketing, the video, they get 2 entries. If they come to an event, they get 5 entries in person. All right. So that's the first thing I want you to focus on is faces, because the faces will help you earn the money to order the bracelet. We'll order 600 so you can earn the bracelet, right? But there's lots of other ways to sell. Like last week we did a sell-a-thon, quick sales. Some of you had great success, some of you didn't, but it's something new that you can run different sales on different things, tell people about different items, and make quick sales like that. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a long process to actually sell something. It can be super quick, all right? And then the last thing I want to make sure you know about is our Share-a-thon. And I want to explain it, make sure you're all on board and know how you can utilize this for your business, okay? Those of you that said you had a desire to go and turn it for your car, this you really, really, really want to embrace this Share-a-thon, okay? So of course you want to get them, their faces and then be able to share with them. But our Share-a-thon is, we literally are going to be sharing with as many people as we possibly can this week. So it's Monday to Monday. How many people can you share with? All right, so there's basically just a few ways that count for sharing. Now I'm sure you guys may be sharing and telling people on your own what you love about Mary Kay. That is great. But to count for this, promo, they have to follow up with me, and it counts in just a couple of ways. So first of all, we're doing a share-a-thon. If you share with 5 people, Just have 5 people listen. Every single one of you that are listening to me could easily have 5 people just listen. That's what I want. I want you to celebrate even just a little tiny win. Now, I'd really love you to think big and at least minimally share with 15 people this month. But when you share with 5 people this week, Monday to Monday, and they follow up with me, very, very, very important, then you're going to get one of the brushes, one of the new brushes that don't come in the brush set, because when you order 600 wholesale, in case you don't remember, you're going to get a monogrammed brush set, your personal set for you. So you'll get the brush and the brush set. I'm going to give you an additional brush that doesn't come in there. And brushes are one of those things that I know a lot of people don't use, and they are awesome. When you use a brush, you are going to get way more excited about the brush, and guess what? You're going to sell way more of the brushes because you are using them, because that's how you sell way more of this product, is when you're using it, right? Okay, so 5 people listen, or 3 guests if you're local to an event, you get one of the brushes. 10 people listen, you get the really cute Mary Kay tumbler, or your labels for your product, which that is such a great marketing strategy. If you have not already have those labels, they are phenomenal. That I'm going to give them to you, and I get to buy them for you. But if not, you get this cute tumbler that is a great marketing strategy, or a great marketing tool. Okay, so 10 people listen, or 5 guests to the events over the week, you get that. But what I really want you to shoot for is a monogrammed roll-up bag. I'm really excited about this prize. I don't even have one myself, and so I'm going to make one myself whenever I make them all. But this is something so cool that I want you to have your own roll-up bag that has your name on it. It's going to be in hot pink. Have your name on it, so it's customized for you. You get that when you share with 15 people this week, or have 10 guests to the events, or a combination of both, okay? So the ways to share that count is best is in person, because our marketing, we have really high recruiting ratios at our events. They're going to get a face, and they listen to the marketing plan. So that's like the best thing you can do, is get guests to the events over the week, okay? So you've seen the calendar, you see all the times that I'm going to be doing stuff. I want to work for you. Let me work for you. Here's the deal is, and don't give me the excuse that nobody's going to come, blah, blah, blah. When you're excited, you don't have a problem getting guests. When you're passionate about a goal, you don't have a problem getting people to say yes. Passion is everything. I talked about that last night at the meeting when I was talking about team building, that passion is everything. Your passion is literally going to determine whether people listen to the marketing plan, or whether they come in their face for you, whether they buy from you. Is your passion, your excitement. If you are using the products, if you believe in this opportunity, you are going to share, you're going to sell differently, okay? So, all right, so that's a whole nother conversation, but really start using this stuff too. That's a whole side thing that, people whose sales are low, it's usually because they're not using much of the product. When you're using this stuff and you love it, you share, you are constantly talking about it, that your excitement sells product and your belief in the product. So, all right, so guest is the first way to share. Best way to share is in person, or I'll meet for somebody for coffee anytime, anywhere. If they're willing to meet with me, we can book it. And they also get $20 of free product and 5 entries to win $1,000 cash if they come to an event, or if they'll meet me for coffee. All right, second way, and this way I definitely want to explain, is to have them watch my video, and it can just be my normal video, it's nothing fancy, or the Peek into Pink. All right, I'm going to be going to live tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, and they'll get double entries into the drawing, and you'll get double entries too if they listen live, but they get 2 entries if they watch the Peek into Pink. But the key is they have to follow up with me. The key is we're working together in communication, where they know, because you've told them and coached them that, hey, to get your free color item and to get entered to win the $1,000 cash, and for me to get credit for this, you just have to talk to my director. It'll take like 2 minutes on the phone. She's really nice. But to count, for me to get credit, I do have to have you just chat with her, even if it's for a couple seconds. So make sure they know, and you're coaching them once they listen, and then send me their name and number ASAP. And then I will follow up with them within 24 to 48 hours. And so that's how you share, is best in person. Second of all, have them watch the video for the Peek into Pink. If you're not familiar with it, you add them to the group. And so the Peek into Pink, you add them into the group, and then you tag them in the video. The video I did May 30th, that obviously will be available through tomorrow, and then, well, it'll still be available, but after tomorrow morning, if they don't listen live, I want them to listen to the the current one, and then you'll tag them in the video. Then they comment below once they watch, and then you send me their name and number. We're going to use that one for the next 12 days. And so that's all you do. It's super simple with sharing. So you're going to get prizes, but more importantly with sharing, it's about your excitement. If you're excited about this, if you're excited about earning something, if you're excited about doing something big, when you're excited, you'll find people to just listen. So what I'd encourage you to do is make a list of 30 to 40 women that you would love to have on your team, that you think could be great at this or could really use, could benefit from this. And then ask them to just listen. Say, hey, I have a huge goal to have 15 people just listen to the marketing plan this week. If they're local, ask them if they can come to a local event. If they're not local, then say, hey, is there any reason why you couldn't watch this short 20-something minute video? You get entered to win $1,000 cash, and you get a free color item just for listening and taking the time to help me out and help us out with this huge goal to share with 200 people this month. Because when we share with 200 people this month, I'm doing the $1,000 cash drawing, and you guys, we are about halfway there. And so if all of you that are listening to the sound of my voice shared with 15 people, we'd reach our goal. So this week is a share-a-thon. Who do you know whose life could use something more? I shared about this last night, that I'm so grateful that the lady who shared with me stepped out of her comfort zone and just asked. I wouldn't be here today. My life has been radically changed because of Mary Kay. And I wouldn't be here today if she didn't just ask. If she didn't, if she lived in fear and doubt and questioned whether I'd say yes or no, or I thought about all the other people that told her no beforehand, I wouldn't be here today. And so you guys, you've got to just ask. You don't know what that person is going through. You don't know her situation. It's not our job to recruit them. It's our job to just share with them. And then if they are interested, great. If they're not, great. It's our job to just share. That's the one thing, Mary Kay Ash, the founder of our company, every time people would come up to her and say, Mary Kay, thank you so much. You changed my life. Thank you for starting this opportunity. Do you know the thing she would always say is pass it on. Pass it on. Pass it on. That is the biggest gift you can give to me, is to pass it on to another woman. If another woman realizes today just how great she is, it's a wonderful day. That's what she would say all the time. And so you guys, Mary Kay Ash asked us to pass it on. That it is not about us. It's not about where we're at in our businesses or not at. It is our job just to share with other people. And if they want to do it, great. If not, great. It's our job to just share. So this is what we're great at. I want you to get excited about sharing and think about all the lives. I'm excited to think about all the lives that are going to be changed this week because we were brave, because we did not operate in fear. We did not let fear hold us back from just sharing and asking people to just listen. So once they listen, the key is that you send me their info ASAP, and I follow up with them, and you're going to earn great prizes, but more importantly, you're going to change women's lives. You're going to change women's lives. So let's run full out these next 12 days. I'm looking for women who are ready to be brave and to face their fears and to not let their circumstances stop them from pursuing their dream. If that's you, reach out to me right now. I want to run with you. I'm looking for women to run with. I'm looking for women who are ready to go after big, audacious things these next 12 days of the month. And let's make huge things happen. And we need everybody. So every little bit counts. Every little order. Can you stretch yourself in ordering and sharing and then in encouraging? I love you guys, and I'm so proud of us and what we've done this year, and I believe that the best is yet to come. I believe that this month, these next 12 days are going to set us up for going on to do huge things and break company records and do 2 million and beyond. But what we do right now, these next 12 days, is going to set us up for next year. That I want us to finish the year strong and have our best month ever so far. But I believe after this month, we're going to do many, many, many more things because we're facing our fears and we're being bold and we're not thinking about ourselves, but about other women and how we can really change other women's lives with this product, but also with this opportunity. All right, you guys, let's go make it a great day. And I want to hear from you. Let me know you watched. Let me know you watched, and let me know if you're on board to really run full out. So let's make it a powerful next 12 days. Bye-bye.